There's an overallocation of talent to two big industries, law and finance. Now, I'm not going to go into the legal industry. I'm not as well versed on that side, but I'm sure you're going to be able to draw some parallels. The financial industry, on the other hand, I've seen how the sausage is made. Sure, many financial services and products do add value. Efficient allocation of capital is extremely important. But the industry has become bloated, and I'm going to show you what to watch out for. Back in the 1960s, the financial industry accounted for about 6% of all employment income. But jump forward to modern day, and it's climbed above 12%. So as fintech and technology have kind of improved, for example, trading commissions have dropped from $50 all the way to zero. How can this make sense? How can the financial sector take up a much larger percentage of GDP as well? Well, the 2008-09 financial crisis should lend a hand with explaining this counterintuitive trend. Bankers, insurance companies, and others have devised many products and services that don't always add more value. Instead, their main goals are often rent-seeking and collecting more in fees. And as we saw with the financial collapse, they can actually create more risk in the market. Ultimately, the more complex a product is, the easier it can be to sell. And this is true for many industries. For example, I'm really not much of a car guy. So car mechanics, they can easily take me for a spin. They can tell me I need more services than I actually need, and they can also more easily mislead me on pricing. Now, for an anecdotal but very useful example, after double majoring in finance and accounting, lots of recruiters reached out to me. They came from big financial advising companies, insurance companies, and they offered me positions to build my own books of business and sell their products and services. Now, I'm sure I could have made a lot of money taking that route, but ethically, it just didn't seem right. Doing so would have created big conflicts of interest. Their products and services were often far from the best ones available. They were often packed with hidden fees, and it is really unfortunate. I don't think many financial advisors put much thought into that and conflicts of interest. To be honest, it just blows my mind. So many people that I've run into with accounting and finance degrees, they're not very good with money, with their own finances. Now, if I did take the traditional advisor route, the only decent rationalization I could have come up with was I could have told myself buyers would be better off with those products rather than not buying anything at all. But still, I just couldn't do that. That's one reason I started sharing advice online without conflicts of interest. So, although I do have the expertise, I'm not a traditional financial advisor. Outside of managing my own portfolio and helping with some friends and family, I really don't give direct investment advice. Sure, I share lots of insight here on my YouTube channel. I show you where I'm personally investing my money, but I do want to point out it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all approach. Now, I do want to be very clear that a good financial advisor can be worth their weight in gold. So when filtering for financial advisors, always ask, how are you compensated? What are the fee and commission structures? This question is really vital and can help you determine potential conflicts of interest. One approach to finding a good advisor is looking for fee only. These advisors don't receive commissions from any products they sell. It's really easier for them to uphold their fiduciary responsibility. Although it is still good to consider that there might be less direct kickbacks that they receive. I really hope you found this insight useful. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you just tap that like button down below ever so gently. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate that as well. Also, here is another video that explains why I invest in the stock market. Whether you are a beginner or more advanced, it's still useful info. So check it out, and please let me know if you have any questions down below.